The figure in this review was provided by the folks at TFCon. So check them out at tfcon.ca. That's TFCon, Canada's premier Transformers collectibles convention. And now, on to the review. Oh, sweet Larry Zonka! It's Landon McDowell, Toronto Maple Leaf star player. Scored over 500 goals in his career. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1992. Wait a second. I'm sorry. This is actually about Swerve. Anyway, this is Autobot Swerve from, well, Chevy. He is actually a Chevy Autobot and has a very strange history. This toy was originally released only in Chevy dealerships in Sweden and the United Arab Emirates. And people looking to get this toy could buy it for roughly £13 or euros. And with the custom fees and shipping, it would cost over $100 to get this toy. But eventually it showed up in Canada as a prize for just taking a survey. Well, I'm happy for those guys that paid over $100 for this toy. So, anyway, this is Swerve. He was never released by Hasbro at any point, but is a very simple deluxe class Transformer. I especially like the fact that Swerve is just an Avio, just a regular old sedan. He's not any kind of crazy Lamborghini or concept car. He's just a regular car. You could buy one of these. It makes me really want to go out and see if somebody would make a custom Transformer of the car I learned to drive on, which was an old Saturn sedan. So he's pretty basic. He's got plastic wheels. He rolls back and forth. And he does have what looks like a little individual numbering underneath here. I'm not really sure what that's about. Alright, so let's just get into his transformation. What you want to start off with is just unlock these pegs from the doors here. And there's just a couple more guiding pegs up here in the roof section. Just pull his legs out, separate that. Pull his legs apart. And now here's kind of a unique portion of this toy, is that you actually rotate the entire rear section of the car out and around, and then you bring the rear doors up, bring his feet up, and now you've got a pair of legs. You may notice that his transformation is delightfully similar to a lot of older Generation 1 cars. In fact, despite the fact that he's really meant to be a movie toy, he really doesn't have a huge amount of the movie aesthetic. Mostly what they did is they used the engineering to create something that is, well, again, highly reminiscent of a Generation 1 toy. And I like that. I really do like that with some of the other movie designs that I reviewed, like Breakaway and Stratosphere. They were really more traditional toys that just happened to use the movie engineering to make a more traditional figure. So as you can see, I'm just pulling his arms out here, and then we can just rotate his waist around, make sure his wheels are up and lined up right here. So you just bring this whole section forward, and it's going to pop up this little door in the front, and just bring his arms out. And you just want these doors to be facing down like this. And then you want to just move these little panels around. They don't actually mention this part in the instruction manual, which is very, very sparse as far as what you need to do with this toy. It's a good thing it's really simple, though, so I could actually figure it out. And so here we go. This is Swerve in robot mode. He doesn't come with any weapons or any other accessories. He's basically packaged in a little plastic bubble with the instructions. And this is it. He's a nice little figure, again, deluxe class size. Although I never did figure out those size classes with new Transformers. You see, he's got a basic range of joints, you know, elbows, his wrists move for some reason. His hands look good enough to, say, maybe put a gun in there, or maybe a hockey stick. And you can see he has a decent leg articulation, you know, some knees, other stuff like that. Although he does, again, have some nice touches. I like the face design. It's somewhat reminiscent of a goalie. Don't you think? Hockey goalie? No, maybe I'm stretching the metaphor too much. Anyway, another nice touch is that he actually has his wheels on the inside of his feet here, and it makes him look like he's ready to kind of go, you know, do a little Voton's roller dash, like. You can make that noise at home if you want. But yeah, this is Swerve. Kind of a cool toy. Interesting in his somewhat rarity. And, well, I think a worthy addition to your collection if you can find them for a reasonable price. So, that's the end of my review then, eh? Saying thanks to my friends up north.